How you doing out there, YouTube? So today's video, something a little bit different that I just wanted to talk about. And you've probably heard of it under a few different names, but pretty much it's the law of attraction. And you may also know of it as The Secret, things like that. But today we'll talk about what is it, kind of how does it work, and there's plenty of videos out there about it, but I just want to talk about it a little bit about how you can use this technique to kind of manifest things in your life and just kind of be a little bit more positive about the outlook of things, and we'll explain why. So pretty much in a nutshell, what the law of attraction is the belief that your thoughts, whether they be positive or negative, whatever kind of enters your mind, you pretty much broadcast out there into the universe, and it comes into your life. And I'm actually a big believer in this. I have some great stories to tell about it. And actually, kind of the first story that I'll tell you about it is one of the techniques that a lot of people that follow this usually create what's called a vision board. And what the vision board is you pretty much clip out things that you want in your life. It could be materialistic things, it could be non-materialistic things. It doesn't matter. It's just things that you want in your life. And you put it in a place where you can look at it, on a regular basis, and, hopefully, where you're thinking about it, where this is in a place where, like, you get up in the morning and you're looking at this board with that on there, that eventually that stuff will kind of come to. Now, I'm going to go back probably about 10 years. About 10 years ago, I had a vision board in my cubicle at my old work. And one of the major things that I had on there, now mind you, I was working a full-time job. I already had a side business, but I wasn't there at that point. My business partner was there. We had a very small office in this particular building. And interestingly, I wanted to be there. That was the big thing. I just wanted to get out of my full-time job. It just wasn't working out for me, quite frankly. And, everything kind of ended up working out for the better anyways, as you can see. But one of the things on my vision board was a picture, interestingly, of a particular corner of the building. And I would look at this every single day. Now, mind you, we had a small office down on the third floor of this building. Well, suddenly in around 2010, I ended up getting laid off from my job, just for political reasons and things like that. And that month, we got an offer to rent out the corner office on the top floor. Now, I am a strong believer that that was a result of looking at it on the vision board, and oddly enough, that particular corner is my actual executive office. So I think that's kind of interesting. But interestingly enough, another thing that has been on my vision board and that I've wanted since, it's came out, was what's behind me right here. I also am a strong believer that I materialized that into my life. So beyond the vision board, you can also use kind of visual tools. And let me just show you a quick example of kind of some visual tools, visual aids that you could use, to help manifest something. So one thing that I've always just had around me are just different Murcielago things, to help, manifest things into my life, and a lot of this stuff I actually had before I even had this car. Also in my office, I have die-cast Lamborghinis, so I'd be looking at them constantly. And this one, I got this one after I got the car and painted it the same colors as it. But, something like this can turn into this. Absolutely. It absolutely can. And it's all about being positive, not thinking about the bad things, but think about positive things. And even though you might not have it yet in your life, you want to be grateful. You want to be grateful. And that's another big component of that. But that's something I'll let you guys look into. So one other quick point that I just wanted to make is I'm sure anybody watching this has known somebody that is just very negative on their outlook on life and things like that. That's a perfect example of the secret working in reverse for them. If you're saying nothing ever works right for me, nothing ever goes right, I have the worst luck, things like that, you're almost transmitting out into the universe that nothing's ever going to go right for you. So just think about that a little bit. Try to keep a positive mindset. Again, you want to check out the Law of Attraction and also The Secret and read up about it. It's actually pretty interesting, and I definitely think it could benefit a lot of people that don't know about it. I am a big believer in it. I've seen it work for me, obviously, this here, and just a bunch of other things in my own life that have came true on my own vision board. So I am a big believer. I've also seen it for a lot of my friends that I've introduced it to. It's definitely a great thing. It's actually amazing. But definitely take a look into it. It's a good thing to look into if you have a little bit of time each night just to read up a little bit about it and kind of how to follow along into it. But positive mindset, stay positive out there, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the likes and the views, and as well as our subscribers. If you're not subscribing, please subscribe. And we're going to continue to put out more videos. I do promise you that in the near future, we're definitely going to be shooting videos that are much higher quality than what I've been putting together with just our phones at the time. But stay tuned, and we'll definitely have some great things in the future. Take care.